Good afternoon, sir. I'm glad to be here for this interview. Uh, Firstly, I want to say for this time opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Hendro Bulancawanga.
Andrew, nice to meet you.
I'm Angelina Penelok Manirang. You can call me Angel.
Angel, nice to meet you.
My name is Bernadette Ofatigura. You can call me Ofi.
Ofi, hi Ofi, nice to meet you.
I am Maria Sniseti. You can call me Yasni.
Yasni,
Yeah.
Yasni, nice to meet you, Yasni.
My name is Maria Anastasia Mere. You can call me Anissa.
Anissa,
Yes.
nice to meet you.
We are
Hi
from-
guys, yeah, go ahead.
We are from English Education Study Program. We come here to ask some questions about culture, some food, lifestyle, and for the second chance, I will give myself to introduce your name.
To introduce myself, all right, girls. Guys. Maybe we should be relaxed, yeah. Relax. We just talk whatever we want to talk. My name is Martinus Wodon. My nickname is Martin, so well, you can call me Martin. And I'm from here, originally from Omere. But I'm glad that you invite me to be here to talk with you because I got so many stories to tell and my experience is I was living. This is after it's quite long time I didn't speak since I'm living here. So the last 2 years I don't really speak English actually. But of course, when you speak English, the language is stay there, no matter you use or not. And I speak French fluently and English. So I understand German a little bit. I understand Italy, and well, I can tell that language is actually my thing. So yeah, do you understand what I'm saying or not?
I understand.
You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So this is me. Anything you want to ask, you go ahead.
First, I give the chance for my friends to give me.
Just ask anything. Yeah.
Okay. May I know how you have long been Italia? Sorry.
No, Italy actually. Italy, I travel a lot to Italy. Like sometimes like one or twice in the month. I'm traveling to Italy. I love Milan so much, and I know Milan very well. Not that well, but well enough. I actually live in Paris, France. So France, Italy, it's a neighbor country. So France, Italy, and I actually been going around in Europe a lot. So, well, I don't know how many countries I've been visit during my during my living in Paris, France. So yeah, Italy, it's a beautiful country. Yeah, you should go. Rome, it's nice, beautiful. Vatican.
Question. What you're doing in Paris?
What do I do in Paris? But if, for example, if you don't understand what I'm saying, you please say, please ask, please repeat. You just don't be afraid. You know, I mean, everybody make mistake. I did make mistake when I was in your level. When I was student before, we made a lot of mistake. But language, you have to talk, you have to speak, you have to have a brave to speak. You know, no, doesn't matter when you make any mistake. As many as you make, you understand. You will understand that. Oh, this is a mistake. I shouldn't use this one. I should use this one. I shouldn't use this word. You know. So it's language is speaking. So you have to talk. Yeah. Well, what do I do in Paris? I walk. I was walking in Paris. I was working in the tourism industry. I was working in the duty free. I do a lot of things, and I was working in the big restaurant. I was a manager in a big restaurant, and also I was handling every Indonesian guests. Normally government who come to Paris, for example, from the minister, from the governor, when they come to visit Paris, the embassy of Indonesia. Sometimes they call me, and then if I have time, that I guide them. So that's my job. And I'm traveling a lot as well. For example, I have a client from Indonesia who come to Paris, and then they want me to come to Monaco, to Holland, to Amsterdam. So then I accompany them for their private tour, something like that. So yeah, I'm quite busy when I was working there, when I was living there.
Okay, sir, you working in restaurant?
Tourism industry. Oh, yeah, when in the beginning, yeah, in the restaurant too, yeah.
May we are know different food in Paris.
In Indonesia.
And Indonesia, between Paris and oh, it's so much different. It's totally different. But you know, France is very famous with French food. So the food, French food is one of very famous and nice cuisine of French food. Well, over there they eat bread. Well, we eat bread when I was there, and then meat, a lot of salad, and yeah, a lot of salad, and as well as you know about French food is all about the taste. So not about the quantity, but about the taste. And of course, like people eat breakfast, we eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Normally we eat a very light lunch. Light lunches like salad or sandwich, yeah, or burger. We eat that one, and we had normally we have a very big dinner. So you know, after work, and then you're so tired, you drink a glass of wine, and then you started to have a big food. Normally meat, but French have their own food. They have the name of their food. It's bouillabaisse, for example. It's like a seafood soup, but very complete. Like you know, there are prawns, there are fish, there are
Vegetable.
well, some carrot over there as well, but they're not spicy. They don't. Western people, they don't eat spicy, so no pedas at all. It's, we just put some pepper, a little bit pepper and salt, and that's all. Totally different with us. Here we eat rice a lot. In France, we don't eat rice, so there's no rice. No rice. Yeah, a lot of salad and meat. A lot of meat. Oh, and France is very famous with the croissant. Croissant. Well, in English we say croissant, but in French we say croissant. French bread and French pastry. It's wow, it's delicious. And the saucisson. Saucisson is sauces, you know, but saucisson is typical French. And we eat cheese, you know cheese, right? Yeah, we eat cheese, many kind of cheese. So we eat with saucisson, and we eat with the ham and bread. So delicious. Yeah, you should try.
Thank you so much. May I know how about the culture?
The culture, yeah, the culture is it's also different. It depends on which kind of culture you want to see. I mean, France, where I live in Paris, is the culture. People are very individual, yeah, because people are busy with work. The French culture is it's quite happy party, and then we celebrate like wine in the opening of wine ceremony. We ceremony wine, so everybody drinking wine, and then they don't have like we have here. Indonesian we are very rich of culture, very rich. You know, like every different place in Indonesia have different kind of culture. In French, in general, they don't have this kind of dancing or ceremony like we do. No, they don't have that. People are really work. In Paris, we say metro, boulot, dodo. It means that metro is transportation, like train, fast train, and MRT, metro, and boulot is French. In Paris we call it boulot. It's work, and dodo is sleep. So this is the only three things that we're doing there. You know, you go to work, you take the metro, you sleep. The next day you go to work, you take the metro, you sleep. You know, this is the kind of life. But in the other part, I mean, because I live in Paris, but in the other part, like in the province, like outside of Paris, people are still enjoy. They have culture, but their culture is it's Western culture. Yeah? It's normally they celebrate everything like Christmas, for example. Oh, Christmas is big, very big things there. In Christmas, we have a very big dinner, and many kind of food is there, and all the day is just about food and drinking. So I'm glad to be Indonesian. I'm Indonesian, so we are Indonesian. I'm very glad because we are very rich of culture, and sometimes we are we showing our culture in the embassy of Indonesia in Paris. Yeah.
How do you feel when you live in the France?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Compared to here.
Yeah.
Oh, a very good question actually. So how do I feel after living in Paris and then now live here in Maumere? Well, it's a long story, but what I'm saying is I'm very proud to be back here. I'm very glad to be back here. I've been living in Paris for almost 14 years, 14, and then I'm Parisian. I was Parisian, and the only different thing is I don't vote when they are voting day. For example, Pemilu, I don't vote. That's the only difference. The rest is we're working, we pay the tax, and we are citizen of French of Paris. So it's totally like this, the different, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Totally like this, totally so much. I mean, over there, we walk very fast. We are very disciplined with the time. We're really on time, and people are really how I say that running with the time. So we always walking, and but the lifestyle is beautiful. The lifestyle is nice. Paris is so romantic. I mean, beautiful city, beautiful life there. So they compare it here. I'm from Maumere, and I think it's time for me to be here, and then to start it, build this place, build Maumere. You know, growing up Maumere together with you guys, together with everybody, with the experience that I have, I think it's really time for me to do something here. Especially in the tourism part, especially in the hospitality industry, because when you compare, there's nothing to compare with there, because there's so much go with the there's so much on the top of the list when you compare to us. But I think if I'm from Jakarta, for example, I probably don't come back here. Because I'm from here, I'm from Flores, so I was thinking that I quit Paris. I said goodbye to Paris, and I started to live here. I started to build my own place. I mean, yeah. So the lifestyle is so much different. The life is so much different, but I'm so happy to be here. I love Maumere so much as I love Paris, but of course I love Maumere more. Yeah.
So, sir, I think it's enough for today.
Okay.
Thank you so much for participating into our work.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
So I want to say something. Well, you know that anytime when you need, not just when you have something from your lecture and then you come to contact me and we talk like this, but anytime if you want to talk, I mean, we can talk. We can just talk. We can just telling story, and then sharing story. You know, because you need to talk. I mean, English, you need to talk, and you really need to talk. You don't just talk, but you really need to talk. So then you practice your English, you practice your language. Yeah. So my pleasure, and thank you very much for inviting me. I'm so glad to be here too. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.